Speakers to explain. We passed a very busy week with 13 meetings of central banks around the world, and now in the week ahead, policymakers will have several speeches, especially FOMC members in the United States, to explain more about their policies and reasons for their decisions. And while in Europe, the energy crisis is still the main issue to solve, and many countries trying to provide a series of tax cuts and other financial supports, ECB Governor Lagard will speak twice, and both will be very important. At the same time, we have many other data to watch. Let's review them with me, Ahura, and FC Markets. Number 1. Central Bank Speakers. BOJ Governor Ahura, ECB President Lagard, FOMC member Mester, and German Bundesbank President Nagel speak on Monday. And then feature Powell on Tuesday, and ECB President Lagard's speeches on Wednesday are the most important and interesting speeches to watch. Last week, ECB didn't have a meeting, but with decisions made in other major central banks, now eyes turn to the euro to understand whether the euro will continue to trend below parity or not, and what officials in the European central banks thinking about that. Number 2. US durable goods orders and consumer confidence. With many data and numbers that confirm that the manufacturing sector is losing the momentum, expecting the decline in August durable goods orders is reasonable. However, the 1.4% expected decline will be largely due to pullback in transportation orders and relatively modest decrease in orders for Boeing aircraft. On the other hand, while consumer confidence has fallen with high inflation and increasing economic uncertainty, still we are looking for modest improvement in September numbers and expect consumer confidence rose modestly to 104 from 103.2 in August. These expected data are supposed to support the US dollar bulls. Number 3. US gross domestic products. Market participants are waiting for soft revisions from minus 0.6% shrink to minus 0.5% in the second quarter of US economy. While consumption's growth is slowing and government purchases continue to contract, overall outlook for 2022 GDP is not so bright. However, for 2023, we can expect some recovery with more export in line with the global economic recovery, which is expected to start in the second quarter of next year. These data can hold pressures on US stock markets. Number 4. China PMIs. While many financial institutions and various surveys revise their forecast lower and project Chinese economy to grow even less than earlier estimates of 3% in 2022, PMIs will give us a clearer vision of evolution and health of Chinese economy for this year and 2023. For both manufacturing and non-manufacturing PMIs, we are waiting to see a decrease compared to previous months, but the manufacturing section will be weaker by remaining in the contraction territory. These data will put more pressure on Chinese yuan. Number 5. Eurasian Inflation. In line with Ms. Lagard's speeches during the week, we also have to follow the inflation numbers that are waiting to be published on Friday. High inflation and ECB tightening policies have brought the Eurasian economy to the brink of recession, or we can say it's already started. Despite the relative decrease in energy prices in other parts of the world, as Russia continues to restrict the gas flow to the region, energy price is still high in whole Europe, which can increase the inflation to 9.6% in September from 9.1% in August. These data will increase the pressures on the European stock markets. Finally, number 6, US personal income and spending. Overall, we expect continued yet moderate growth in US consumer spending. Forecasts show that the real spending also increased by 0.1% last month. The August retail sales data suggests that the slower inflation in July before the growing in August increased goods spending. At the same time, with this increasing demand, prices also can grow. Therefore, core PC price index in August is supposed to increase by 0.4%, which is 4 times more than previous month. These data clearly will put more pressure on the leading indices on Wall Street. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it's going to be an amazing week for all of you guys.